Okay, so now it's time for us to reflect a little bit on what we've just did. So this was a very step-by-step outline of how to create this words widget. The specific of this widget we just created is not that important, because the thing is, between when you create another widget, things will be slightly different again. We'll use different events with different elements. But the more important, the bigger principle and thinking involved and the mechanics we use of creating this widget is the most important. It's the most important thing here. Okay. So what I want you to do from here is actually to try this on your own. So take this exact same widget that we just did and create it on your own. If you get stuck, look at the screencasts for answers and complete the widget. And then I want you to keep starting from scratch until you can do this within an hour. So if you get stuck, get unstuck, go ahead and do it again. And then specific function and variable names is not important, but the functionality is. Ultimately, we want a widget where you can type in a sentence and you should be able to get a counter. So Andre Vermeulen, okay, that's me. This is a, okay, so that's the most important functionality. So you want to make sure the functionality is working fine. It's not so important exactly the variable names and the things you're using. So I hope you found this series of screencasts useful and that it helps you to be able to create a widget and understand the DOM a little bit better. So if you want to step back quickly, we look at the workflow. So the important part, the data flow. So we looked at that. So hopefully this whole data flow makes much more sense now. So enters name in a sentence, the text box, add event listener on the text box. In the event, the sentence is read. In this case, we send it to a factory function. A factory function calculated how long it should be allowed to be, how long it is, and then it creates an error message or not, and then it put the number of words on the sentence, and then it also display a message. So yeah, so hopefully this is useful and it will help you to understand the DOM and how interactions with the browser better.